Summer 2020, the end of the first lockdown. The government was keen to boost the economy, get people spending again. As Chancellor, Rishi Sunak did his bit, despite some warnings that the Eat Out to Help Out scheme could spread the virus. Boris Johnson has previously insisted that medical experts like Sir Patrick Vallance and Sir Chris Whitty were consulted about the idea, something they've denied.
But now today, you're saying you're not sure whether it was discussed with them, and you're surprised that it wasn't. Is that the position?
The reason I said that in my statement is because I frankly assumed that it must have been discussed with them, and I'm perplexed.
In light of your views secretly held about people dying having reached their time anyway.
Mr Johnson looked irritated when he was read extracts from Sir Patrick Vallance's diary, suggesting he advocated letting the virus rip.
Frankly, it does not do justice to what we did, our thoughts, our feelings, my thoughts, my feelings, to say that we were remotely reconciled to fatalities across the country.
Questioning then turned to rule-breaking. First, his chief advisor Dominic Cummings' visit to Barnard Castle.
It was a bad moment, and I won't pretend otherwise.
And what about the parties in Downing Street, which led to more than 100 fines, including ones for the former and current Prime Ministers? He apologised again, but said he and staff thought they were within the rules.
The version of events that has entered the popular consciousness about what is supposed to have happened in Downing Street is a million miles from the reality of what actually happened in Number 10.
Bereaved families said today that Mr Johnson was unfit for power and had failed to act quickly enough to protect lives. He, though, told the inquiry what he'd felt after being in hospital with COVID.
I knew from that experience what an appalling disease this is. To say that I didn't care about the suffering that was being inflicted on the country is simply not right.
Some will never be persuaded by Boris Johnson's arguments. He insists he was at all times focused on saving lives. Vicky Young, BBC News.